Hey guys, it's our first spooky Halloween video. So, it's been a trend the last couple of years and of making boo baskets for your wife or girlfriend. And that's what I did the last year or two. And this year I came up with an idea to make something completely original, and hopefully maybe we'll start a new trend. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and family, or go ahead and make one for your wife or girlfriend or your kids or whoever. It should be fairly simple to make for the most part, except for a few angle cuts. But we're building a coffin. We're going to use the traditional coffin shape, you know what I'm talking about, and we're making it 1/3 the scale of an actual coffin. This to go by on my phone, dimensions I found online of an actual coffin, which was 75.5 inches long. So we're doing it 1/3 of that, which comes out to about 25 inches, which is from here to here. And this will be about the width of it. So nothing crazy, about 1 by 2 foot, and be able to put some candy and some Halloween stuff in it. We're going to paint it black on the outside and probably orange on the inside. Put hinges on the lid to open it. This will be something kind of neat and crazy to make. So this video will probably be put up as a bonus video in between my regular videos. So let's get started. It's not going to be a step-by-step. I'll kind of hit on the trickier parts. I'm going to get this laid out, then we'll look at it again. Alright, here's the top and bottom. Not perfect by any means, but it's kind of something that's not supposed to be extreme detail anyway, but we're going to get as best we can once we get it together. Now I'm going to start making the sides. I think we're going to make it about 4 inches thick. Alright, so I got all the sides cut. Angles are close, not perfect. I ain't going to use wood filler on it. It's going to be just painted black, so it's not that big of a deal. You're not going to really see it unless you look inside it just for that. So I keep wanting to go over this line here, which is off center from that wide part. So it's very close to what it should be. So now we'll go ahead and start assembly off camera. Alright, so I'm about in the middle of assembly and thought I'd kind of show you how I'm doing this. Just using clamps and wood glue. I figure for what it is, it should be strong enough. I was going to use brads, but like at this angle right here, you still wouldn't be able to really do it. And I know it'd probably puncture if I use screws or even brads, so I'll just glue everything. Then we'll sand everything and put wood filler anywhere we need it and go from there. But it's actually not that bad. I need to figure out why it keeps moving like that before the glue dries. I have to wait till I get the other pieces on. Alright, so here's where we're at now. Just grinded off all the screws from the braces I put in. I forgot to put a screw in there, but it'll be alright. I think it's going to work. It's not perfect by any means. Got a couple little high spots somehow. Don't know how that happened. But now I'm going to sand it down and see. Like this part didn't even hold. Oh well. I'll put some more glue in there. I didn't get the angles quite right, but you know what, it's fine for what it is. It looks alright from the outside. Now I'm going to start sanding and putting some wood filler on there and try to make the outside look the best I can. Cut that little excess off there. Okay, so the hinges I got stick up. I'm going to have to cut them off. The lid needs trimmed down. Not perfect by any means. No, pretty much anything I do is not going to be perfect, but it will work. Now I just have to I need to get a latch because this piece of wood's kind of warped. Alright, so it's pretty much done except for wood filler and paint. I wish that would sit a little bit better. Once I get a latch, it'll be alright. Alright, so I just primed it using the red oxide primer. Still got to dry. That'll help just cut down on how many coats of paint it goes because it won't soak in as much. I'm thinking I might just, after I sand the wood filler off, might just go with a black stain and polyurethane on the outside. Be something different. Look kind of neat. That way you can still see the wood grain through the finish. Just kind of look kind of neat, I think. It's funny how things work out. Like, this is not the look I was going for at all. I was hoping for like a high gloss orange finish, but the primer bled through. And look at this, it looks perfect, just like this. Gives it that nice rustic look. So I think we're just going to leave it alone. Let that dry, then go on to the black on the outside. So I was just going to brush it black, and I tried it on a sample piece. It don't look bad, but this is the black stain. You can see the wood through it. Put about 2 coats on there, then polyurethane it, and it'll be good. So this is the true black 274 Minwax stain I'm going to use on it. Put 2 coats on it, then go back with polyurethane with 1 coat, just so it looks like semi-gloss, and be done with it. I'm not going to bore you with the paint process, but I'm just using a blue shop towel like this, dipping it in there, and just rubbing it on there until it acts like it's not going to take no more. And you let it set about 15 minutes, wipe the excess off, and apply a 2nd coat. So it's not that difficult. I would show you, but it's kind of hard to do one-handed. You can't be afraid to put too much on. You just gotta work it in like that and keep going over it. Alright, so I got a pretty rough finish on it, which is exactly what I was going for. It's just 1 coat of polyurethane over that stain. Put a handle on here, a couple of spiders, spider web. You open it up, it's got a magnetic latch. Had to put 2 of them on there because the board's kind of warped, but that'll work. And here we go. These are actually like green that glow in the dark. And down here we just got a bunch of random things, some skeletons and Halloween candy and squeeze toys things that she likes. So that's pretty much it. Just thought I would share this with you and hopefully we get a new trend started. And I add a couple more things of candy and a couple other little things in here. This was going to go in there, but it wouldn't fit, so it's got to be separate. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully we can start a new trend with this. I think it turned out pretty cool.